Hello, Jalassi, bonjour. Province House National Historic Site is currently undergoing an extensive conservation project. The Government of Canada is proudly investing in the long-term preservation of Province House so it can be enjoyed by future generations. One of the most labor-intensive aspects of the conservation project is the masonry work. When Province House was constructed between 1843 and 1847, island architect Isaac Smith and his team used a technique common for the era: two courses of stone with rubble infill between them. They used grey Pictou Nova Scotia sandstone for the exterior walls and Prince Edward Island sandstone for the interior walls. Over time, rainwater seeped in between these two walls and had eaten away at the soft mortar, leaving the walls in poor condition. The interior work done during Phase 1 of the project provided key information about the masonry wall construction. While still in need of significant work, the walls were in better condition than expected. Since no stone quarries for structural building purposes currently exist within the province, it took some geological detective work to find suitable sandstone in the hills of Kelly's Cross in 2018. In this way, we have put some of Prince Edward Island back into the building.
These stones play a very integral part to the weathering and structural aspects of the building. We are replacing stones even on the interior that have deteriorated, so we want to get an improvement in quality for anything we put back in.
RJW stonemasons arrived at the site in January 2019 to begin preparations for the masonry work. As the interior walls were conserved, the majority of the original island stones were reused and repaired in situ. The in situ approach means, where possible, the damaged walls are being repaired in place. This approach is less invasive and protects more of the heritage fabric of the building. In some cases, where the stone is noted to be in particularly poor condition, a dismantle, reassemble approach was used.
The higher up you went in the building, the more damage there seemed to be, and that's large part due to the water infiltration from the roof system for years. So in the upper areas of the interior walls, they basically fell and crumbled apart as you took them apart. There's a lot more extensive rebuilding at the top, and then as you came down, you were able to keep some areas intact and work on the areas that were in a little worse shape. Low grade was quite a bit of work as well, and they wanted to make sure that they got as much new, strong material in there as they could.
The process for replacing the interior stones required stonemasons to rake out all the mortar, about 6 inches deep, on the interior face of the wall. The maximum diameter that could be opened up in one area was 0.7 square meters. Otherwise, it would affect the integrity of the wall.
The work it's a lot of cutting and fitting. It's a lot of problem solving. It requires a lot of attention to detail. It requires some patience. It requires being okay with getting dusty and dirty. Almost everything that you do is not incredibly fast if you want it to be done right. It's more complicated than some people may realize, and a lot of that comes from dismantling things in a safe fashion and being able to safely put them back together.
The interior above-grade masonry work was completed in April 2022. Approximately 108 cubic meters of interior stone was replaced.
It's an artisan part of the trade, and the people that do it are generally very passionate about it. So when you come together in a project like this, where there's so many people from different parts of the world with different experiences, with different stones, everyone's here with the same sort of passion for the end product of the building, and it's very rewarding. It's been a fantastic opportunity for myself and for anyone else that's gotten to work in the project.
Thank you, Walalio, merci, for taking the time to watch this video about the interior masonry work. Stay tuned for future videos highlighting other elements of the conservation project. For more information or for up-to-date conservation information, please visit our website.